So that brings us to the notion of what I call BS assists. The kind of stat stuffing that typically happens when a hometown statistician goes above and beyond the benefit of the doubt to credit a player with an assist. Remember, the definition is vague. All the pass has to do is lead to a score. No maximum amount of dribbles or time of possession by the shooter before he has to score the ball. Every single one of these plays was ruled an assist, and there are lots of motivations for pushing the boundary of what an assist is. Some teams are motivated to get huge stats for players to ensure their appearance on the highlight shows. Do you wonder if there's a pattern to which teams get more benefit from home cooking than the others? I looked at the assist percentage splits between playing at home and on the road to see who had the biggest discrepancy. While this by no means is definitive proof that the hometown stat guys are padding the assist numbers, by using the percentage of baskets made with an assist mitigates for typical cooler shooting on the road. And the real outliers in this category are the Hawks, Nuggets, Bulls, and Celtics. The following plays were all scored as assists for the passer, and as you can see, these are the types of plays where the flow of the play is interrupted before the shot occurs, or in transition the pass is thrown up ahead, but the offensive player still needs multiple dribbles and 45 feet to cover before scoring. Post-ups are an easy way to pad the passer's assist, since it's hard to argue the player did score down low and he did receive the pass, but to say the pass led to the basket is a complete and utter stretch of the imagination, wouldn't you say? Al Horford seems to be the recipient of some kind interpretations of the assist definition. And here's a prime example of a 4-dribble move that even has a hesitation from Smart before getting to the hole to score all on his own. Kyrie gets a loving spoonful of hometown soup on this credited assist, as Brown needs 3 dribbles and a total change in direction to get to the hoop for an almost impossible twisting layup on 2 defenders. The stats guys in the Garden definitely have one of the most liberal definitions of an assist, as Baines gets one after Smart has to take 3 dribbles and do a step back from behind the arc with a guy in his face. Over in Atlanta, another example of a handoff that leads to 2 dribbles and then a jump shot on the other side of the court. On this kickout, Prince pauses, then shot fakes, then drives to the basket, seemingly without the benefit of being set up by the pass. In Denver, Gary Harris gets the ball on top and it looked promising, but then he has to drive into the teeth of the defense and perform a nice Euro step into a reverse, hardly the result of catching that pass 25 feet from the hoop. The handoff seems to be another place where scorers feel the opportunity to get loose. Had Murray simply went up with this on the catch, fine, but he dribbles 3 times, then steps back into the 18-footer. Maybe he gets the assist because of his screen? And I get passing the ball up to the wing on a fast break is an important part of getting a basket, but when Barton has to take 3 dribbles, then spin, then toss up the floater under duress, well, I say BS. Just throwing the ball to a guy then having him score a few seconds later does not and should not constitute an assist. And yet, every night, each team is getting a different set of eyes arbitrarily judging these plays. And it's hard to imagine that these 4 teams are playing so completely different on the road versus at home that we'd see their assist percentage go up so much in front of their own fans. A good argument against this is that teams would have an incentive to keep the assist totals lower to avoid paying more for contracts that have incentives for assists. But the fact remains that we have a serious problem and that the definition of an assist must be focused and tighter, so we no longer have even the whisper of hometown cooking. While you might think an extra assist or 2 every once in a while doesn't do much over an entire season, it could misrepresent a player's value in significant ways, and with the way we're moving towards deeper and deeper analytics, we owe it to the game to make this stat a more deserving one. Sports fans, to see more of our great NBA content and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button, but also click the bell and adjust your settings so you can get an alert the second our videos drop, because trust me, you're going to want them hot and fresh. You in?